Hello and welcome to the 80th episode of the Sock Bunny Knit and Fit video podcast. My name is Kimberly, also known as Sock Bunny, and today is Tuesday, April 9th, 2013. I'm recording in sunny Florida in the United States of America. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for joining me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for returning and putting it with my silliness. And if you are if you're a new viewer, then I would like to say thank you for watching and giving me a shot, and I hope you like it and that you will come back. So you can find me as Sock Bunny on Ravelry, Plurk, Instagram, Google+, Twitter, iTunes, YouTube, Blip.tv, and also now MyFitnessPal. You can find me as Sock Bunny, and the blog is at sockbunnyknitandfit.blogspot.com. The email address is sockbunnyknitandfit@gmail.com, and my Etsy shop is at sockbunnystudios.etsy.com. I apologize if you can hear any music in the background. My neighbor is playing some music really loud. He seems to have turned it down, but if you hear it, I really, really apologize. It's sort of distracting me, and I actually just started over recording because it sounded like it was in the room with me. I saw a bumper sticker once that I want to get for my car, and it said, if I wanted to hear your music, I'd be sitting in your car. I like sarcastic stuff like that. So anyway, what are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about fitness, finished objects, works in progress, knit and crochet alongs, stash enhancement, tips and tricks, favorite things, and what I am watching and reading. So let's hop right into it. First thing I want to say is I saw Sarah sing on TV on Sunday. If you're a new viewer, my older daughter Sarah is a Catholic missionary. Well, she's studying to be a Catholic missionary. She goes to school in Rhode Island, and she and her classmates this weekend went to Stockbridge, Massachusetts to sing at the Divine Mercy Shrine on Sunday, which was Divine Mercy Sunday. And she and her classmates uh, we got to see them on TV. It was aired on EWTN, which is a Catholic cable television station. And I was crying like a baby. I started crying before I ever even saw her. When I heard the choir singing, because you could hear them singing as the priests were walking in, and I was like, and I posted pictures on Instagram and on Plurk and on Facebook. So everybody who put up with me being a very proud mom on Sunday, I really appreciate it. I did get to see. I saw her at least 25 times, so I was so happy about that. And we even got to see her receive communion from the bishop. Super exciting moment. I mean, like, I was on cloud 100. So, again, thank you for indulging my momminess on Sunday. And Sunday was a special feast day for me anyway because my patron saint, who is Saint Faustina, was the one who started the Divine Mercy devotion. So it was an extra special, wonderful, 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 one of the best days of my whole life. I was just a happy mommy on that day. I'm not going to cry now. Um, she did get to call on her way home, and she was so happy. And she was like, "Did you get to see me?" I'm like, "We saw you like 25 times." She's like, "Yes." And she didn't wear her glasses, so I actually had a little bit of trouble finding her at first. My husband actually saw her before I did, and she said she was very relieved that it was over, but it was an awesome experience. And I told Joe, I said, she's never going to forget this as long as she lives. It's just, it's an awesome, awesome experience. And I told my husband I will be up there next year. I don't know if her choir is going to sing again next year, but it's my patron saint. I should be the one at the shrine on my feast day. So I am making plans next year on Divine Mercy Sunday. I want to be in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. That's my goal. Lord willing. I did close the Etsy shop this morning. I am leaving this afternoon to head north to stay with my friend Heather WB tonight. And tomorrow we're going to leave and drive up to Atlanta to spend the weekend at Stitches, and we'll be returning home on Sunday. So Wednesday we'll be driving to Atlanta, and then Thursday she and I are going to go to the Coke Museum. And I'm a Cokeaholic, in case you don't know. If you're new, I'm a Cokeaholic. So going to the Coke Museum is like the Pope going to Rome. And then also we're going to go visit a yarn store on Thursday called Eat Sleep Knit. And then Friday and Saturday will be at Stitches. And evidently there's going to be a podcaster meetup Saturday, I believe, at 12:30 in front of like where you enter from the hotel into the Stitches area. You can go on Ravelry. There's actually a Stitches South group, and you can double check that that's where it is. But I'm pretty sure it's Saturday at 12:30, from 12:30 to 1. So, but if you see me at Stitches, come over and say hi. I do have podcast buttons to give away and candy. Um, let's see. Okay, the shawl giveaway is over. I closed the thread on Sunday night. I was able, thanks to you and everybody who nominated their friends, and then their friends nominated friends, and then their friends nominated friends, I was able to gift the pattern to approximately 900 people. I am floored. I expected the number to be about 100. I am so over the moon excited about that. And I've gotten so many thank you messages and kind words in my Ravelry inbox. It's been crazy. So I actually didn't get very much knitting done this week, which is fine because I was sending out the pattern, which takes longer than it sounds like it's going to take, and also sending responses to people saying thank you and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a super awesome week. Between the shawl pattern and seeing Sarah on TV, it's just been like a really super week. And now I'm having another super week because I'm going to Stitches. I don't know, it's like a roller coaster. And I'm just super, that's the word of the day, super excited about how many people wanted the pattern. Some people have already cast on. That's awesome. Oh, and I did have to release an update to the pattern today because there was an error on line 51. If you've already printed it, just go to line 51. There's an extra yarn over at the end. Just cross that yarn over out. Don't do it. I did release a pattern update today, so just go to your Ravelry library and make sure that you have the updated copy. I think there's like a button that says update or whatever like that. If you have any questions, let me know. But remember, I'm on vacation until Sunday, so I might be a little slow in responding. And if your name is somewhere in that thread, either you posted or your friend posted your name and you did not receive the pattern, let me know. Now, before you do that, go look in your library. It's a little confusing how Ravelry does it. They send you an email that you're going to get a link to the pattern, but the link is actually sent to you in Ravelry and they automatically put it in your Ravelry library. So if I sent it to you, it's in your Ravelry library. So look there first. If you don't see it, let me know. Send me a message. Also, let me know which post number in the thread you are listed in so that I can verify it and resend it to you. If you didn't make it into this drawing, I definitely will be doing my next pattern the same way. So don't despair. There are more free things coming. But please do not send me a message asking me to send you or anybody else the pattern. This was a limited time offer. I'm not trying to be mean, but I gave it to 900 people. That's plenty. If you didn't get in on this, there's always another time, and I do give prizes away all the time. So I'm not trying to be mean, but don't ask me because I'm going to have to say no. I'm a mom. I know how to say no. Ask Rachel. She will tell you. I know how to say no. Mom, can I borrow your car? No. Mom, can I have food? No. No, I'm kidding. I let her eat sometimes. Anyway, so let's see. I want to say fix line 51. I think that was it that I wanted to say. Now, I did have a drawing because somebody won a skein of my lace weight yarn for being a member of the Ravelry group and entering the contest. Somebody won. I drew the winner right before I started podcasting. The winner was number 490. Her name is Evie, and her username is QTWIQ. She's from San Antonio. Yay, Evie! You get some of my lace weight yarn. Send me a message and let me know if there's a particular colorway you like. It could be a colorway that I've already done, or I can do a new colorway for you. Normally, when I do a contest, and I have posted this in my Ravelry group, this is a rule. When I do a contest and I have a giveaway, you have 30 days or you lose out. But this is an unusual situation. This was an unusual giveaway. So if I don't hear from Evie by May 1st, then I will contact her and let her know that she's won. But normally, if you win and you don't get back to me, you lose out because the podcast supports the prizes and the prizes support the podcast. That's how things go. Every podcaster is allowed to have their giveaways however they want to do it. That's how I do mine. So, Evie, let me know what you would like. Let's see. Okay, so fitness. Let's talk about fitness. Let's get to our normal programming here. We have a fitness along in the Ravelry group at least once. I mean, if you work out any day at least 30 consecutive minutes, or you wear a pedometer and take at least 10,000 steps in a day, you can post one entry per day in the workout thread for that month. At the end of the month, I will draw a winner, and that winner will get either a $5 giftable pattern or they will win some sock yarn from my shop that I will dye in any colorway they want, up to 3 colors. They can pick something that exists already, or they can tell me something new that they want. So we also have a poster along every month that we started recently. And for the poster along, you create a fitness poster with concrete goals. You post your poster the first 7 days of the month, and then in the next month, in the first 7 days, you post your finished poster, and you have to post it both times to be eligible for the drawing for that. So we had 11 people this month that posted their poster beginning and end. And so I want to tell you who those people are. And we have a prize winner who I just drew right before I started podcasting. So the people who finished their fitness posters this month for the month of March were Kathy G, who is Kathy, Diecat, who is Diana, MISIM, who's Suzanne, Whisk Knitter, who's Eileen, Grandma Lissa Knits, who's Melissa, Retro Lemon, who is Jenna, Flibberty Gibbet, who is Gayla, love your name, Gayla, and Shea Bear, who's Shayla, Allison Rose Boom, who's Allison, Knitting Den, who's Denise, and LMECOLL, who's Linda. So I drew, and let's see if it's still on my phone, the winner. Oh no, it's not still on there. But I drew number 11, and that is Linda, LMECOLL. Yay, you finally won something. Linda is my inspiration. She is a triathlete, and she posts her workouts every day to the workout thread, and she really inspires me. She does swimming, she does biking, she lifts weights, she does running. I mean, amazing. So she's super motivating to me, and I know she motivates other people too. So Linda, thank you very much for doing this, and keep entering because you can win multiple times. There are several people who have won 2 and 3 times. So keep posting your workouts because you're motivating me and you're motivating other people. So congratulations, Linda. I did lose again this week with Weight Watchers. I'm doing Weight Watchers online, and I know for me that the 3 things are contributing to my weight loss. One, I'm only drinking 1 soda a week on Sundays, which I did this week, and I'm very proud of me. And that's actually getting easier. I'm craving it less, and I don't have this urge to just, go into the refrigerator and rip open a can. I'm a Coke addict. Oh, and I have to say, on Thursday when I go to the Coke Museum, I'm drinking as much Coke as I want. I'm sorry, but I am. Deal with it, people. They have 60 different flavors of Coke for you to taste. Now, one time, my daughter Sarah and I went to Epcot, and they have, well, at that time, I don't know if they still do, but they had a Coke tasting thing, and they had like 7 flavors, and I tasted them, and it actually made me sick. It made my stomach upset. So I don't know how many flavors I'm going to be tasting, but I will be chugging. I think I'm just going to stick my face under the fountain and just like turn it on. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little. Heather's going with me, Heather WB, so she probably will not want to be seen with me if I do that. I promise, Heather, I'll try to behave myself. So, anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, one thing that's helping is not drinking sodas and drinking water instead. Secondly, a thing that's helping is regular exercise. And I know the spin classes that I've been going to are burning a lot of calories. And I went to spin class twice this week. And then also, well, it's really a two-pronged thing: portion control and eating healthier snacks. So, like normally, if I want a snack, I would eat potato chips and dip, or a candy bar, or something like that. So instead, when I want a snack, I eat an apple, or some vegetable soup is very good for a snack. I'm actually obsessed with vegetable soup these days, and so that's really helping. Um, Vegetable soup, when you have a serving of vegetable soup, is actually uh, very few points. I think salsa might actually be 0 points. So with Weight Watchers, at the weight that I'm currently at, I get 26 points a week. And then also, I mean, 26 points a day. 26 points a day. And then also you have 49 weekly points, which I'm not using. But I also get points for my workouts, and I do allow myself to use those. So that's how I'm doing things. Whatever works for you, that's what you should do. I got a Fitbit this week, and the main reason I went ahead and got it because I was going to wait and earn it with doing the Couch to 5K, but then I knew that I was going to be at Stitches this week, and I was curious how many steps I would take on Thursday and Friday going to Stitches. So I went ahead and got a Fitbit, and if you don't know what that is, it's a pedometer, but it's a fancy one. I got the Fitbit Zip. They have a fancier one that's a Fitbit one that will track your sleep and all that. I don't do that. I actually have an app on my phone that I use for tracking my sleep. But so you can see, if I don't shake it, I got 890 steps in so far today. And this is cool because it automatically syncs with your cell phone or your laptop, your computer, not your laptop, your computer. It comes with a little thing that you put in your USB drive on your computer, and it automatically syncs with your Fitbit, or if you're near your phone, it will sync, and that way you don't have to remember every night to write down your steps. It does it for you, and it puts it on the Fitbit website. And so if you are on the Fitbit website and you want to be my friend, there you can find me through my email address, which is sockrabbit@gmail.com. I also hooked up my Fitbit to MyFitnessPal because everybody is doing it. All the cool kids are on MyFitnessPal. And so I'm not tracking my food or anything on MyFitnessPal, but I do have my Fitbit synced so that it goes there. And on there, you can find me as Sock Bunny. So on Fitbit, I'm sockrabbit@gmail.com. And on MyFitnessPal, you can find me as Sock Bunny. So feel free to send me a friend request. And I'm on MyFitnessPal mainly for the social aspects of it. I'm not tracking anything on there because I'm already tracking on Weight Watchers, and it's automatically tracking for me on the Fitbit website. So I guess that's all I wanted to say about that. Yes. So don't forget to post your workouts in the workout thread because you could win some yarn or a pattern. Finished objects, I have none. Works in progress, I have a couple. First, I am knitting the Sedona sweater that I got the pattern from Susan, who is Purple Haze of Desert Vista Dye Works. I couldn't remember that last week, but my brain's working a little bit better today. So this is the Sedona pattern. It is, as they say, an easy breezy cardi, and this is easy. A beginner knitter could do this. You only have to know how to knit, purl, and yarn over. Is that it so far? I think so. I think you only have to do knit the pearls and yarn over. And I'm looking to be sure, but I'm pretty sure. It is super, super easy. The only place that I would say that a new person might need help, and probably not because it's pretty easy, but a new knitter might need help with where you separate for the sleeves. But that really, when you separate for the sleeves on the sweater, you basically are putting the sleeve stitches on waste yarn, and then you pick up or cast on a few extra stitches for the armholes. You might need help with that, but other than that, you will not need any help with the sweater. I highly, highly recommend this to anybody who's scared to knit a sweater. The cool thing about it is it's knit from the top down, and you can actually try it on as you go. Um, while I'm talking about it, this is what it looks like. And it's a big mess. So what I meant to do before, and I forgot, so I'm going to do it now while I'm talking about it, is I'm going to, I don't have quite a big enough cable, a needle, so I'm going to slip some of these stitches off onto another needle while I'm talking, and then I'm actually going to try it on for you so you can see. So anyway, as I was saying, it's super easy. I'm knitting this out of Patton's Classic Wool in a purple shade, I think called Royalty. And this is my new favorite way to knit a sweater. Definitely top down seamless is the easiest so far. But well, I've done 3 sweaters, and all 3 of them have been bottom up, and 2 of them have been sweaters that you piece together. One of them you didn't. So this is definitely, for me as a beginner, I still consider myself to be a beginner. I would say this is the way to go. If you're scared to knit a sweater, do this first. Do top down. I think this is top down raglan. I'm so new, I don't even know for sure if that's the case. But like I said, I highly, highly recommend this. I have 4 balls of this yarn. I think I might only need 3 of them. And I got this yarn on sale. So if I only need 3 of the balls, this sweater will only cost me $12. And if I need 4, this sweater cost me $16. I mean, you can't even buy a cute top at Target for that much most of the time. I'm a thrift store shopper, so I could definitely get a sweater for cheaper than that at the thrift store. But, you know, I will definitely be knitting this pattern again. It is super clear and easy, and I am so happy with it. Hold on. Gotta do this. So I meant to do this before, and I apologize. What else do I want to say about it? I separated for the sleeves last night. And basically what you do when you separate for the sleeves is, well, before the sleeves, you're creating extra stitches, increases on a whole bunch of rows. And then you take those extra stitches and you move them off to a scrap yarn, and that creates the armhole. It's like magic. So I think I've gotten enough of these off of here to where the stitches won't fall off when I try it on. Yes, we're good to go. Because I tried it on last night. So I'm going to take the shawl off. I still haven't woven in the ends on that. I have to do that before I leave to go tonight. So because I'm giving it to my friend that I'm staying with in Atlanta. So here's what it looks like, and it's knit from the top down. And this is where I was last week, and I separated for the armholes last night. So I'm going to actually try this on. The magic of television. Try this on. I'm trying really hard not to rip all the stitches off the needle. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but I would be sad. Okay. Let's try this again. I know how to put on a sweater, really. Oh, I was doing it. No, I was doing it right. Let's do it this way. Could I make it more complicated? There we go. I know how to dress myself. Okay, so here we go. So you can see, since it's top down, that, and they do have try it on tubing stuff that you can buy, but I just had an extra needle that I used. Hold on, let me pull the string. So you can see, there we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, I'm so happy. Wait, it's backwards. There we go. Yes, look at that. Okay, pretend it's done. Huh? It is going to be short sleeves, and boy, do I need to get a tan or what. Look at that. White arms. But yeah, I am super, super, super happy with this. The collar could flip down, but I think I actually like the collar up. I think it looks cute. And it doesn't have buttons. You actually just use a some sort of clasp to hold it closed, or a shawl pin or something like that, which I will show you again what the front looks like. So this is what it's going to look like. Cool, huh? Yay! I'm so happy. Much happier than I was with that other, that other sweater. The one that broke my brain. So this is what it would look like with the... And of course, blocking this will make it look better even. But wow, look at that. Yeah, you like? I like. I love. And this is going so fast. So I love it. I might even be crazy enough to, next time I do it, change out the front panel design, which is what just a ribbing right now. I might actually, when I do it again, I'm tangled up. Um, might actually put in a cable pattern or something. Live on the wild side. And I do still want to try this again with that crazy rainbow yarn. I know you think I'm crazy, but I really want to. So anyway, that is the Sedona again by C2K Knits. I highly recommend this pattern. And thank you, Susan. All right. So that is my one work in progress. And like I said, I didn't get very much knitting done this week because I was sending out patterns, but that's okay. I will be doing lots of knitting, hopefully, while I'm on vacation this week. The other work in progress I cast on specifically to take with me on this trip. So I am knitting a pair of socks for one of my daughter's friends' moms. Remember the one I mentioned before who has 11 kids and deserves a pair of socks? So I cast on a pair of socks and I just did the tiny bit of the cuff on each of them to get them started. I'm knitting these simultaneously on separate needles. And the colors are not showing up accurately. It's a little bit more greenish turquoise than what you're seeing there. But this is my yarn in my Aurora Borealis on my Sunshine base. Aurora Borealis colorway, and that is not accurate at all. There's a little bit of purple in there, some teal, some dark blue, some very pale blue areas. It looks better in real life than you're seeing, but it's my sparkly Sunshine base. And this is a merino nylon blend, and it is super squishy and soft. So I'm very happy with those, how they're turning out so far. And they are in my Knitting's My Bag flamingo bag. And oh, my other bag that I have my sweater in is my bag from Useful Things, EWESFUL. Useful Things from on Etsy, and she takes custom orders for these bags. If you don't see them in her shop, she does take custom orders for them, and this is an awesome sweater bag. I have all my extra yarn. There's a pocket on the a zippered pocket over here. There's some pockets over here, and I'm super happy with it. Love it. And you could win one of these bags. She sent me an extra one to give away because we are currently having a hand spun knit along that's running through the end of May. So if you have some hand spun that either you spun or somebody else did, you can knit anything you want. Post your finished object to the thread. You do need to be a member of the Sock Bunny group to win. And here is her card. Useful Things, EWESFUL things.etsy.com. Thank you, Amy, for donating that. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. That's it for works in progress. Upcoming knit and crochet alongs and events. In June, July, and August, I'm going to have Sock Stravaganza. And it is going to be a sock knit along. There's going to be lots of different categories for your socks. And if you would like to donate a prize, either some stitch markers or a knitting bag or anything like that, anything, it doesn't even have to be knitting related if you want to donate cold hard cash, diamonds, fur coats, whatever. If you want to donate prizes to the sock extravaganza, let me know. And in September, October, November, I am going to be having a hat drive for Pinellas Hope, which is a local homeless shelter. And you can knit hats, mittens, scarves for any age, any gender. And also in September, October, November, I will be having a knit along for the bee leaf half pie shawl. And I think that's it for upcoming events. Stash enhancement. I didn't get to do any spinning this week, but that's okay. I am going to take my trindle with me while I'm gone in case I feel like spinning on my trip. My stash enhancement this week, I caught an update from Tangerine Designs, who is tangerine8.etsy.com. Here's her business card. Casey is her name. She has really cute stuff. She's the one who made my pink Dalek bag that I love so much. And so I caught her update, and one of the things I bought is a wraps per inch tool, and this is used for spinning or any yarn. But if you want to know like what weight of yarn you have created, you wrap it around this. This is an inch across, wraps per inch, and you just wrap it. And then based on how many wraps you get, that is the weight of yarn that you have. So if you want to know if it's a worsted or a fingering or whatever, that's, and I had to get this one because it's a police box, which is a Doctor Who reference. And I have to earn this with my workouts. And then I also ordered a button that cracked me up. It's a sheep wear a bikini, perfect for Florida, right? And it says scantily clad. Let's see if I can get to focus. That's as good as it gets. Isn't she adorable in her little bikini? And then also she sent as a bonus a little cute yarn that's doing kung fu. And it says yarn fu. Adorable. She has really cute buttons and other things. She has a wooden cutout like this that is a needle gauge that's shaped like a police call box also. So again, that's tangerine8.etsy.com if you want to check her out. And this is the second time I've ordered from her. Her shipping is super fast. I would definitely order from her again. So like I said, this has to be put away until I earn it with my fitness. Okay, let's see. That's it for stash enhancement. Okay, tips and tricks. There is a tip and trick thread in the Sock Bunny Rivalry group if you have a tip or trick that you would like to share. And sometimes I share them on the podcast. This week I have to share my new love for water bottles. I have always struggled with drinking enough water, and I've been experimenting with different ways. I've been, keeping lemon water in the refrigerator and stuff like that. But when you're out and about, that's really hard to keep with you. And I always feel bad when I use regular water bottles that you buy in the store, the disposable ones. I always feel a little bit bad when I use those. So I invested in two Brita water bottles. These are portable water bottles. And yes, one of them is lime green. Had to be, right? Um, so these actually have the filter. They're full of water, so I'll be careful. They have the filter already built in. So you just fill the bottle anywhere from any drinking fountain, or I use my tap water, and then as you drink it, it filters it for you. And the filter lasts about 2 months of regular use. So I can keep one of these in my purse. The thing I like is that I don't have to keep unscrewing it and screwing it because I'm lazy, obviously. It's got the spout that pops up and down, so I can actually put it down and put it in my purse, and even if it goes in upside down, no water comes out, and I'm really super happy about that. So I got two of them because that's how much water I generally drink when I do spin class at the gym, so that's why I got two. If they would have had pink and green in the same package, I would have gotten that, but this blue's okay, it's just not pink. But they have different colors. You can buy them. I got them at Target, but you can get them at a lot of different places. They are like approximately $8 each. But I figure, how many times have I been out and bought a bottle of water for sometimes more than $1? So this is going to actually, and they've actually already paid for themselves. And they're super convenient. And I think they hold approximately the same amount of water as a regular water bottle. And now I'm thirsty because I'm holding a water bottle, and it's making me drink more. There you go. So that is my tip or trick. You don't have to get this exact brand, and it doesn't even have to be filtered. But really, my tip is try different things. Try it until you find something that works. If drinking out of a straw makes you drink more, do that. If drinking lemon water makes you drink more, drink that. Whatever works to make you drink more water. This works for me because it's very portable and the water tastes good. I'm really picky about water taste, so the water tastes really good. And I highly recommend them. They're very sturdy. So that is my tip or trick for the week. Favorite things. My favorite thing this week is something I keep on my desk, and it's something that Rachel got me for Christmas, my daughter Rachel, and it is a little sheep ornament. It's a Christmas ornament. She got it at Bath and Body Works, but I keep it on my desk because it's a sheep. Look at her little face. Isn't that the cutest little face? Hi, everybody. She doesn't have a name. I should probably name her. Yes, I need a name. What should your name be? Lucy Lamb. I am Lucy the Lamb. Hi, everybody. Yes, I play with all the toys in my house. So this is one of my favorite things because Rachel gave it to me for Christmas, and it's a little sheepy. I know. And her name is Lucy. So that's my quick favorite thing for the week. This one's going pretty fast. What I am watching and reading. I started watching Doctor Who over again. Um, I saw that, and I've seen this posted many times, which is why I'm addressing it. But Denise from the Knitting Den posted that because Lauren from the Lemnick Crochet Designs podcast, she posted that she's watching Doctor Who over again, or watching Doctor Who. I don't know if she's seen it before, but actually, I don't think she has. So anyway, she said she's watching Doctor Who, and then Denise was like, I started watching it, I didn't really like it. So I am going to give some advice about Doctor Who. Season 1 is not the best season. It is actually very corny and sort of silly, but you need to watch it for character development. So do watch season 1. I highly recommend watching season 1, but just bear in mind that you're watching the worst, if there can even be said a worst about Doctor Who. You're watching the worst episodes. Once you get pretty much partway through season 2, it actually gets better and better and better as you watch it. So, particularly, I noticed in season 4, it seemed to get dramatically better. The storyline is phenomenal. In season 1, all the episodes are sort of standalone. You can watch them, whatever. But when you really start getting into season 2 and more into season 3, you have continuing storyline and it builds and your anticipation builds and it's very enjoyable. So season 1, do watch all the episodes because you need them so that you understand the history of the Doctor and Rose, and you get to meet Captain Jack, you get to meet the Daleks, my favorite. And so I highly recommend that you do watch it, but just bear in mind that, season 1, you just have to grin and bear it. I like season 1. It doesn't bother me, but I know some people are not as fond of it. I had my husband, when I was watching, at the early part of season 1, there's a couple of episodes with these creatures called the Slovene, and they cracked me up. And my husband was actually laughing pretty hard over it. So just be aware, season 1 sort of corny, but it gets better. I promise. Stick with it. You will love it, or your money back. I also this week rewatched season 1 of Sherlock from BBC America. And I don't know about the other 2 episodes, but I know the first episode was actually written by one of the writers from Doctor Who, which is probably why I like it. Um, so I highly recommend that. That's a very good show. That has, and I'm terrible with names, so I can't even tell you what their names are. But the one guy who plays Sherlock is actually the guy who is going to be the bad guy in the new Star Trek movie that's coming out. His name is Cumberbatch or something like that. I'm terrible with names. And then the other guy is actually the guy who played in the movie The Hobbit. So they're both really good actors, and I don't know either one of their names. But I highly recommend it. Season 1 of Sherlock only has 3 episodes, but each of the episodes is like an hour and a half long, I think. So definitely fascinating, excellent writing. I mean, I can't. The first time I watched them, I couldn't even knit while I was watching them because I was like glued, And there's some very fast, witty writing, so you really want to pay attention. It's awesome. So, hopefully, watching season 2 soon. Rachel checked it out from the library, but we haven't had a chance to watch it, and I'm getting ready to leave, so she'll probably watch it without me. So I'll just have to watch it on Amazon Prime without her. I guess that is it. I wanted to say that the Etsy shop is closed. Like I said, it'll be closed through April 14th, Sunday. I think I can restart or open it back up from the Etsy app on my phone, but if I can't, then I'll do it when I get home that night, and I'll post to Facebook and Plurk and all that kind of stuff when it's reopened. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to post your workouts. Don't forget to join in the handspun, knit along, crochet along, weave along. And that's it. Have a great week and keep on crafting. Bye. Oh, and if you see me at Stitches, come say hi.